If you are looking in the Meridian, Idaho area to live or buy a home and you're trying to keep it under $400,000, it can be extremely hard to find a home under that price point. Today I'm going to go over a few active listings and show you what's on the market today, but I'm also going to go over some ways to find homes under $400,000 going forward. That way, as homes come off the market and go back on, you have some value to keep under that price point. My name's Brady Fagel. I'm a local realtor in the Boise, Idaho area. I've lived here almost my entire life. Through the course of this video, if you have any questions, you want to learn more, there's a link down in the description to contact me, or my phone should be up on the screen. With that, also leave a comment and I'll get back to you right away. So right now in Meridian, there are 8 active listings under $400,000. But 3 of those are for 55 plus communities. So for most of you, there's only 5 active listings for under $400,000. 3 of those are single family homes and 2 of them are townhouses. I'm going to go through 3 of the active listings that I chose out of the 5 just to give you a rough idea and quickly go over some of the active listings to give you some eyes on those properties. The first house we have is a modern style single family home. This brand new CBH home built in the Northwest Meridian it's got 3 beds, 2.5 baths with around 1,500 square feet. So pretty good room for a house under $400,000. And it's a new build. It is on the outskirts of Meridian, so it's not going to be centrally located in Meridian. Some of your commutes are going to be a little farther if you're working in the Boise area, but it's a new and upcoming area. That place is being developed. There's a Costco a mile away from this house. There's a Walmart, there's Winco, Fred Meyer, there's an Olive Garden. There's a whole assortment of restaurants and bars to spend your evenings. Depending on what you're looking for, this is a great home for under $400,000. It's in the Owyhee High School District, so that's the newest high school in Meridian, Idaho right now. Overall, I'd say this is a good new build and something to take a look at. Next, we have an older single family home. This is located in central Meridian, so it's in a great location. It's listed at $350,000, so a little bit under that $400,000 mark, but it is for good reason. There's a lot of outdated appliances. This is just an older home that definitely would be a good one to look at if you're looking to fixer-uppers in the Meridian, Idaho area. It does have RV parking and a great backyard, so there's a lot of potential in this property. But again, outdated and would definitely need some fixing up if you're looking to get into a newer, nicer home. The last listing that I pulled that's active in Meridian, Idaho right now is a townhouse in South Meridian. This is a 3-bed, 2-bath at about 1,300 square feet and is listed right at that $400,000 mark. This home it's in a great location. It's right next to Topgolf. It has easy freeway access. It's not in central Meridian, close to the village and downtown Meridian, but it is an amazing location, especially if you're trying to get closer to Boise. It's kind of right on that border of Meridian and Boise. It's a newer home. It's got a nice kitchen. It's only 4 years old. It has a backyard. There's a community pool. So overall, I think this listing is probably one of the better listings in Meridian for $400,000. It's got a lot of room, a lot of new updates, and you're not going to have too many headaches. Now, most of these homes coming in under $400,000, although there's very few of them in Meridian, Idaho, are obviously either slightly worse location, a little smaller, or outdated. Now, we don't have much to look at in the active market, but in general, they're going to be fixer-uppers. They're going to be in less ideal situations as far as location and your commute. Now, I'll go into kind of what to look for going forward as these houses come off the market, new ones come on, and what you can do to keep actively looking for homes under that $400,000, that price point, if that's what you're looking to get into. So first of all, I touched on it a little bit, but you may want to just keep expanding your search area. If you want to get under that $400,000 mark, you may need to just compromise a little bit on the location of your home. You're going to want to look more towards Nampa, so that's West Meridian, or northwest up towards Star. That's where a lot of new builds are coming in. That's where the locations are a little bit worse because you have a bigger commute to Boise. You're a little farther away from a lot of the activities and amenities in Meridian. The next one obviously is consider fixer-uppers or a little outdated homes that are more run down. If you're willing to put in a little bit of work or hire a contractor, this is a great option and is kind of a little bit of a requirement in Meridian right now if you want to get under that price point of $400,000. You may need to give up those higher-end finishes, be willing to put in a little bit of work, and another positive that this can turn into is it builds you instant equity into your home. So if you are willing to do that, definitely an option to keep an eye out for. The third thing is hire a real estate agent. In a hot market like this, where appreciation has gone through the roof, Meridian, it's extremely hard to find homes under 400,000. And a real estate agent will have a pulse on the market. They may know about things as far as new builds and new constructions, where the first home in a new development might be at a discounted rate, and you may be able to get into a good home for under $400,000. There's also properties that may not be on the market. They may only be known about by real estate agents. The other thing about a real estate agent is negotiation. Most agents should be able to negotiate a price, so if a home is listed at $410,000 or $425,000, depending on the property, they could be able to get you under that $400,000 price point. Lastly, of course, is be prepared to act quickly. Make sure you're pre-approved, make sure you have everything ready, you know what you want, and as soon as a home comes up on the market under that $400,000 mark, act as soon as possible. Submit that offer within hours, be working with your agent, and constantly be ready to take action. Now, if you want to hear a little bit more about the pros and cons of living in Meridian, Idaho, or you want to see homes under $400,000 in the Boise, Idaho area, which there's a few more options there, go ahead, click the video here. Thanks for watching.